What is going on, my guys? Welcome back to my channel. I'm Garrett with Game by the Beach, and today we are going to be playing the 3 different decks that the commenters have wanted us to play. So the first one here, we're going up against a Shaman deck right away. Shaman decks are all over the leaderboard right now. You saw that play right there. I don't even know if that's a good play. I leveled him up just so I could keep an engineer. Is that smart? I don't know. But we've got 2 decks on display today, and then a third one that I actually created that so many of you have asked for a deck that lower level players can use, 2,000, 3,000 trophies, and a deck that has no legendaries in it. But technically this one doesn't have, this one has Dryad, so it does have a legendary. But this deck is brought to you by Cuddy53. So Cuddy53, this is your deck. You got Engineer, Bombardier, Plague Doctor, Dryad, Vampire. And it looks like a pretty well balanced deck. It definitely has most of the stuff that I enjoy using. Didn't get the switch there. That's okay. But we did get a Vampire right there. So this guy that we're playing against, MK21, is definitely an interesting deck. He's coming down hitting my engineer. He's got Shaman Spam. So he's definitely going to be in a great spot no matter what. Shaman Spam is the best play style in the game right now. But he is running Boreas and Demon Hunter. So Demon Hunter is a little bizarre, but then he's got Vampire, Mime, and that's probably all his cards. So definitely going to be a tough battle today, and hopefully we can get a W. I might just show actually what this deck can do, and if we lose all of our games, we lose all of our games. I haven't really decided what we're going to do yet. Because I don't assume that we're going to win every game, especially playing 3 different decks. But I want to show you guys the different play styles, because I think this is actually the first time I've ever played the Engineer, at least on this channel. But look at, he's building up so many Shamans that when they come down, I'm going to be in so much trouble. I'm going to try and switch everybody around when he gets a chance, but it's going to be so tough. Oh, we actually got that one. Nice. I'm still looking, because he's definitely still going to try and spam me at some point. He's waiting for something. So we're holding on pretty good. He's going to have no problem killing it. We got a rank 3 Bombardier right there. I don't know if that was the right play to make, but we shouldn't have a problem. And hopefully we can take out this guy and then take out... I guess I'll level up my Engineers and my Bombardiers. I haven't leveled them up once yet. I should probably have done my Plague Doctor instead of Bombardier, actually. We're going up against Bedlam next. Oh, what a tricky thing. I've actually seen some people do this, and it's kind of scummy, to be honest. To where they make Shaman switches when the screens are up for bosses and things. Oh, I'm not looking, guys. God dang it. That's why I hate Shaman. I can't talk and look at you guys. Yeah, that one doesn't matter. But what I was trying to say was they make switches when the loading screen is up, so I can't change anything. I can't see the guy coming down. Maybe you can kind of see it, but it's nearly impossible. So it's I mean, it's a good strategy, I guess, but it's a little crappy, So here we go. We're still going up against this guy. We're trying to hold our own. Really, I'm just trying to spam the board just to try and get engineers connected. I'm not a very good engineer player. There's another instance I couldn't really have done anything, but they're getting further on his board. I guess I can connect that way. I don't want to do that though, right? I want to avoid the Shaman, but well, I didn't even take that time. But I want to have as many engineers on the board also, so that's why it puts you in such a bad spot, and that's why I think it's just wildly overpowered. I don't know what he's hitting me with. An oops. Okay, he's BMing me. Come on. Come on, MK21, you're getting exposed again out here as a BMer. Is that what you want to be known as? So let's see what we can do. I really should be leveling up my vampires more. We've got 6 seconds. I don't think we're gonna lose right now. 2, 1. Okay, we took a hit there. This game is pretty much over. But I think pretty much any deck you're gonna play against or play with against the Shaman is gonna put you in a world of trouble. So that's the truth. So pretty much any deck you run with against Shaman. We're trying to take the Bedlam. We took a hit right before the boss, so this is gonna take us out. He's hit me with a good game. He BM me and he Shaman me. He's up at 68% win rate. His deck looks pretty but he's got the Shaman, so he's going to get free wins anyway. But that is Cuddy 53's deck. Sorry I couldn't give you a better showing, guy. I really am. But that's going to be the end of his deck. We're going to jump into another one here, which is a really interesting deck. You can see it here. Boreas, Chemist, Vampire. I run that all the time. But it's also got Summoner and Mime. And I think this deck might actually be better against Shaman because realistically, you should be able to make more switches. So this is brought to you by King Plays. So King Plays, my man, commenting on my videos. This is your deck. This is what I'm showing off right here. Hopefully I can do it some justice and get you some W's. Again, first look at this deck. So we got Vampire back in there. So that's good. I'm going to try and level him up as soon as possible. And because we have the Mime in there, we should be able to do some more switches when the Shaman comes down. So as you can see, this is now my third game of the morning, and we've already played against three Shaman decks in a row. So I actually pushed back up. I don't know if you guys noticed. I pushed back up. I actually got a new trophy high last night. Not very far. I think it was 59, like 30 or something. But I did get a new trophy high, and then of course I dropped back down. But hey, new trophy high. So we can still push back up. I was using an interesting deck with actually like a lot of freeze and slow units. It was pretty funny, but maybe I'll show that off again. But we're gonna be chilling with King Plays, the King Plays deck, and so far not so great. But we got our Vampire to level 4, so that's good. He's running an Engineer Boreas deck, so that's always interesting to see. I never understand how those two really work out together, but hey, so there's our first switch with the Summoner, which is nice. We're trying to spam out Boreases pretty much. I know that play style well. I'm pretty much going to save Mimes for the Summoners, and that's all I'm going to do. So Summoner with Mime is so good because, for instance, if you have Mime and you switch them with Priestess, you only get half the amount of the Priestess's mana back. Does that make sense? So you get 80 instead of 160. If you play with the Shaman, you get a full unit every time you switch them. So whether you switch him with another Shaman or you switch him with a Mime, not Shaman, sorry, Summoner, and you switch him with a Mime, you still get a whole nother unit. So even though you're only using half of them, so that's a really good. Okay, well he took away half of a Mime. That's okay. I'm actually going to combine them out. We got another one. Let's combine again. We got a nice tier 3 Boreas right there. So at this point, we're doing pretty good, and I'm going to fill the board one more time, and I'm going to sit pretty right here. I'm going to level up my Vampire, and then I'm trying to get all my other damage units to max. So I feel pretty good about this. The only thing I really saw, I did look at these decks before. The only thing I really saw with this one is there's almost no AoE damage, which I think can be troublesome. So I guess I'll do this here. So if I have a big swarm of monsters, you know, I'm still taking them out one at a time, which I definitely think is troublesome, but maybe not. You might know better than me. I think you've pushed up higher than me, the King Plays, so you probably do know better than me. Here we go. We do this. Trying to look for a Summoner. No dice, but we're doing pretty good. So now we can get Boreas to max. We can get our Chemist to max pretty soon. And yeah, I mean, I suppose we could have just a few more Boreases on the map. A couple fewer Vampires maybe. So let's combine out here. Got another Boreas there. Combine out Vampires here. Got another Mime. Another Chemist. Not a whole lot to do, actually. We got 20 minutes. 20 minutes, imagine. We had 20 minutes until the next boss. We've been holding on for 20. That'd be crazy. But we got 20 seconds, 15 seconds now because of my word mess up. And we're sitting kind of pretty, and we don't have a whole lot of switches. So basically, the only thing I can do right now, and we'd be pretty good doing it, is combining out single rank units. So the reason I say that we're in a good spot to do that is because combining out single rank units right now, nice. We have so many rank 2 units that we'd probably be able to switch it pretty good. So if I get a rank 2 Summoner, we can switch it out. A rank 2 Boreas, we keep it. A rank 2 Vampire, we can switch it out. You see what I mean? So here we're going to do it again. See what we get. Oh, this is taking forever to switch. Switch. Look how long this is taking to switch. Okay, we got another Mime. Another Mime. Switching it. There we got a Summoner, so we can do that now. Another Boreas. Wow, we have a million Boreases right now. And now I'm just going to hang out. This guy, I mean, this guy's setup is probably as good as he wants. He's got a couple of Harley Quinns up there that he could easily turn into... yeah, there he goes. Turning them. He's trying to get them higher rank to turn them into engineers. But there he goes. So he's now got a full board of engineers. Oh, we actually turned it into a Boreas. Yeah, I mean, we got 3,600 mana, almost 4,000 mana. I guess we'll combine out rank 1s again. We got Gordon coming up in 30 seconds. Maybe I won't, because he's having such a hard time that we're actually just going to sit on this, and hopefully they just kind of make it to the end of the board, and maybe I hope this isn't a mistake. He's going to have a Shaman come down. He's hitting a tier 3. That's okay. He's going to have another Shaman come down. I'll make that switch. Oh, but he's got a hit. He got a hit. That is a win in this video. I actually didn't know if we were going to be able to get a win in this video, but the king plays. There you go, my man. There's your deck. Thank you for sending it in. And there is a victory. This guy's at about exactly where I'm at. He's just a little bit higher, and we got a nice 32 trophies off of that. A little victory up in, I'm not going to watch this, a little victory up in almost 6,000 trophies. We still have not made it to 6,000 trophies, even though I've been around there for a while. But this last deck, this will be the last deck of the video. We'll jump into it here. I've got, basically I just replaced Boreas with the Wind Archer. I've literally never used the Wind Archer, but I know it's like the same exact thing. It's just maybe a little bit weaker. But I'm coupling it with Plague Doctor, Bombardier, Chemist, and I think I got the Vampire in there too. So I hope this is a deck that people who are at lower levels can actually play. I'm not exactly sure at what point you get Chemist, at what point you get Vampire. I hope you have all of these cards to try it out, and I think it would be pretty good. So we're going up against Cabo. I would love to be in Cabo right now. And he's running, I think right here, this is the #1 deck in the game. So just a couple weeks ago, the #1 deck in the game was the Engineer deck that just spammed out a million engineers. It has since gotten replaced. It's since gotten replaced by the Shaman spam with Boreas. So this deck right here, I'm sure you see it on other YouTubers. I'm sure I'm not the only YouTuber you watch. But yeah, it's Shaman spam with Boreas, and you can get upwards of like 8,000 trophies, which is insane. And I know a few of you guys actually comment on these videos, and you guys are up at 8,000 trophies, and you are insane. Yeah, so it's definitely going to be a tough one. I don't know if Priestess is usually in this deck that he runs, but look at, he's already gotten a million Boreases. He's got two rank 3 Boreases, and hopefully we can just kind of hold on here. He's got, okay, cool. We got, I think we're in a decent spot. We're in a decent spot. So let's keep going. We got a Chemist. I'm going to upgrade the Wind Archer. I'm going to do Plague Doctor, get some AoE in there. Let's do the Chemist. I'm not going to do the Bombardier right now. Oh, we did switch in time, so that was nice. Of course, as I upgrade the Chemist, I combine out my Chemist. Oh, we got another one. Okay. So he's just going to be really useful for the bosses. But I hope this does a good showing. Again, like I said, I've never used this deck. I've never used the Wind Archer, but I know the premise of how it works. And if you can kind of just spam out a bunch of them, combine them with really like high value cards, Bombardier, Plague Doctor, Chemist, those things, Vampire certainly, I think you'll be in a pretty good spot. So I hope this actually does help you guys. I hope this helps you guys push up the ladder. Of course, I'm having as much trouble as you guys pushing up the ladder. It's just at a different spot, whether it's higher or lower, to be perfectly honest. But I hope this helps you guys. So we have almost our full board filled. And we're going up against Warlock. Because we have Bombardier, we're freezing him right there. So hopefully we don't actually take out... he's going to take out a Chemist. I always want to call them Engineers. But that's not the end of the world. So there we do. We took him out. We made it through the first boss with potentially a low-level deck. So now we've got Tribunal that we're going to have to go against. And this one makes me nervous. Tribunal always makes me nervous now. But let's try and combine out some Wind Archers. I guess, you know what I could do is just fill the board and then... Oh, and then combine them out right before he switches or takes everybody away, which is pretty much what I do in the very beginning when I face Tribunal, but I do it less later in the game, but I could do that again. He's coming down, taking a Chemist away from me. We got a Bombardier. I'll level him up. Keep on filling the board. Oh, you guys are probably screaming at me to level up my Vampire all the way, otherwise it's going to be pointless. So let's do that. He's going to have taken away a rank 3 Plague Doctor. We got another Bombardier there. That'll help us out. And at this point, let's see. I guess I'll get one more, maybe one more. Okay, and I guess at this point, we're just going to kind of sit pretty, and hopefully we can do a little something. We got 35 seconds to hold on for Tribunal, and then I'm going to make a few different switches, spam the board again, and take it on head-on. So I'm going to see if he's going to switch everybody around or what's going to happen. I am interested to see. The only problem with this strategy that I'm doing right now is I'm literally waiting for 30 seconds. So as you can see, the bosses and all the monsters are going to get further and further on the board, which is going to make it tougher and tougher for me when the boss actually hits. So this, like, just barely passing the middle point on the board is not as bad as I've faced off before, but still not great. So here we go. Let's make our switches. Those are all the switches we can make. But we've got 3,700 mana. And our board looks okay. It hasn't gotten hit by the Tribunal yet. There we go. Let's fill. Hopefully we can get some Wind Archers. Switching everybody around. Trying to fill the best we can. I don't think we're going to be able to take him out, which is unfortunate. Yeah, I don't think we're even going to get him below 200. So definitely took a hit there, but let's see what we can do. We got Gorgon now, so we're in a little bit better spot. He's already got a rank 5 Boreas over there after Tribunal. I literally don't know how that happens. I'm going to combine out my Vampire because it's go time now. I guess I should be leveling people up a little bit more. Let me do my Plague Doctor. I'm also going to do, well, actually, I'm just going to spam the I was going to do Bombardiers, but at this point, you don't really want Bombardiers as much. He's coming down, spamming me with Shamans. Spamming. And let's see what we can do. I think every game we've played today was against Shaman. So that's always wicked fun. There we go. Now I can actually make a switch. Let's do this. We got another Wind Archer. But you can see, and you know what? I don't have a whole lot of faith in this game right now. But you can see we're holding our own against the best deck in the game, up around 6,000 trophies. So I think it could be viable. I definitely think it could be viable. If you're at low level trophies, I'm sure you guys aren't going up against Shaman spam constantly, right? There's almost no way. So I think this is going to be the end. Oh no! Okay, he's up at 6,000 trophies. He's got a 58% win rate, but that right there, maybe the deck is a little bit variant of the actual best deck in the game, but that's pretty much it at the top. But we definitely did hold our own, you know, and we were able to get a 1 win, minus 43 trophies. I hate the minus 43 trophies. The reduction on trophies is absolute madness because I get the idea that you're higher in trophies than he is. His deck is better than mine. It should be on win percentage, not on trophies. That 43, that's like crazy, right? But hey, we're well on our way in a couple of random chests, so that's always a good thing. But that chest or that deck, try it out, guys. Try it out. I think you would have a good amount of success. I think if you guys are having trouble building a deck and you don't have any legendaries and you're low level, just make sure that you have everything. You have a damage dealer, all right, Wind Archer. You have an AoE unit. You have a Bombardier, well, not necessarily A, but like a stun slow unit, a damage unit. Both of those guys are for bosses alone, and then Vampire for you to get mana. And those can all be different variant. Maybe you run Priestess. Maybe you run Mime and Summoner because that's how you're getting increased mana through getting. I can't even speak, but you know what I'm trying to say. If you have Summoner and mana, you're getting extra units on your board, so you're not using as much mana as you're gaining mana through whatever. It's word vomit at this point. But that's going to be the end of this YouTube video, guys. If you enjoyed it, make sure to like, comment, subscribe. Thank you guys for watching, and I will check you guys out in tomorrow's video.